Today, we will be looking at the strategy of one of the greatest drivers Formula One has ever known. Lewis Hamilton is a phenomenal driver, but what are the secrets and steps towards his strategy? Who are the people responsible for the strategies for the different races? Who makes the call for the drivers to box, box, box? Keep on watching this video and find out. Hey everyone, and welcome back to yet another video from our channel. I hope you guys are doing extremely well. In this video, we will be talking about the secrets to Lewis Hamilton's success. We will be covering every aspect of making the strategy there is to know, and also the most important person in the Mercedes team for Lewis Hamilton. If you are new to this channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Now, without any further ado, let's hop right into the video. How do you sum up a strategy in F1? The majority of people relate the choice to pits and the selection of tires to an F1 strategy. That is accurate. The strategy division's goal during the race is to optimize the car in relation to the opposition in order to place as highly as possible at the finish line. To truly understand the scope of the strategy department's work, though, you must take many steps back. If you step back from the race, you can see that the strategy crew is figuring out how the team will approach qualifying. However, a step back from that is the larger approach to the weekend, how you want to distribute your resources and tires during sessions, and a step back even further is the larger view of the season. Which tracks will we perform better or worse at, how to approach these, and where do we see the performance picture for the season? Lewis Hamilton is very known for his qualifying skills. They say he always delivers, and the stats tell that as well. From the 304 qualifications he drove, he got the pole position 103 times. That's insane, right? How does the strategy team prepare for a race weekend? In order to ensure baseline preparations are completed well in advance, the strategy team often works several races ahead. The team will make use of every piece of information at their disposal to create a thorough picture of every event that might occur and its strategic ramifications. Every race weekend delivers a great deal of insight of where we are weak, where we are strong, and how we can develop. As each race weekend is finished, our systems are updated to reanalyze what to expect from the following events. The strategy team has access to a wealth of data and information prior to a race weekend, looking into weather patterns, the specific lessons we learned from our previous visit to the circuit, tire performance, and what we have discovered since then. In addition, they will study performance patterns of autos, follow evolutionary trends, and do much more. Finding out how fast we anticipate traveling, how fast our competitors will travel, and how we believe the tires will perform is the main goal of our preparations. This is also why Lewis Hamilton is so good at managing tires in the race, because of all the data his team provides him with. But let's be honest, it also depends on talent, don't you think? Fun fact, did you know Lewis Hamilton won the Grand Prix of Silverstone 2020 with a flat tire? He got a puncture and the tire deflated in the last round, but he still managed to keep Max Verstappen behind him and win his home race. What do the strategy team focus on during qualifying sessions? The goal for Saturday is to expand on the already existing dataset and concentrate on low fuel running while also finalizing the plans for qualifying, including which tires to run in each session, what the run plan should be, the time of our garage exits, and whether or not to tow, among other important factors. We create a strategy, fuel loading, lap counts, and other essentials, and throughout qualifying we adjust the strategy in light of fresh facts, track evolution, competitor performance, tire offsets, and issues. Red flags and the weather are just two examples of things that require our response. The run plans and tires to fit for each run are critical strategy choices because you have a limited supply of tire resources to deploy. Using your resources wisely and to the best of your ability in order to start as high up the order as possible is a difficult balancing act because everything you do in Q1 has an impact on the following two sessions. What elements are at play and being monitored during the race? Thousands of data samples from both ourselves and our competitors are entering the strategy tools every second throughout the event itself. The strategy team will enter a race with a solid baseline of information on things like tire degradation curves, pit stop loss, weather forecasts, ease of overtaking, and much more, but the tools are always being modified and polished as new data emerges, allowing them to predict what will happen. The strategy team at the factory in Brackley, England, is constantly examining this data and identifying trends that may indicate a change in the planned strategy or have an impact on our current one. Intercom channels with rigorous protocols are available to enable clear and concise communication. The strategy team can discuss what is happening, what the race planner's predictions are, and what might happen in the future to determine how we should respond. Throughout the race, Toto Wolff, the team principal, and other members of the pit wall and race engineering team are also sharing their opinions on strategy over various intercom channels. Additionally, teams will enter an event with plans for various eventualities, and they will be closely watched. When unforeseen situations, such as safety cars, arise, it is important to have a plan in place in advance so that you can respond calmly and quickly. Do some decisions have to be made last minute? Obviously, certain decisions must be made immediately, regardless of how much planning is done. The strategy team has to make some of the hardest decisions because weather may be so unpredictable. The choice of tires in the rain is a difficult one due to the intensity of a rain shower, its location on the track, and its impact on the amount of available tire grip. Despite the intricate procedures in place, some race-related events are clear, and quick decisions to diverge from the plan are taken. For example, the decision to pit Lewis Hamilton at Monza was made quickly, since it was clear from his sector time after his competitors had pitted that the strategy wasn't going to work. What do you think? Was Lewis Hamilton right to get so mad at the call of his team, or was it just bad luck at Monza? Let us know. During a race weekend, thousands of decisions are made, many of which are hidden from view to those outside the team. Each session has a lot going on, but qualifying and the race in particular have a lot going on, and there are hundreds of possible strategy alternatives to consider before deciding which one is best for your two cars. F1 strategy is a never-ending game of multi-dimensional chess, but strategy teams all over the grid enjoy the challenge. It's what keeps them coming back for more. What is the main secret of Lewis Hamilton's strategy? The answer only needs one word: teamwork. As you clearly found out in this video, Formula One is more than the one-man show people think it is. Every element is important to the strategy, from the pit stop to the braking moment or the tire management. It's all in the details, and to know that details, you need a great team. But Lewis has pointed out one person in particular: Angela Cullen. Anyone who has watched F1 in recent years has probably noticed a blonde woman who constantly appears at Lewis Hamilton's side when he is not driving. The woman is named Angela Cullen, and although she is officially Lewis Hamilton's physical therapist and assistant, she's actually much more than that. In addition, she is seven-time champion's closest friend, ally, and confidant. Like we said before, most F1 fans know Angela is Lewis's physiotherapist, but her responsibilities actually include taking care of his daily routine, personal logistics, diet, sleep patterns, travel arrangements, and more. More importantly, Angela is always there to provide emotional support for Lewis and helps him stay in the best frame of mind possible. It is no wonder, then, that in 2020 the Briton described her as one of the greatest things that's happened to him. Hamilton went on to describe how he came to realize he needed a person like Angela in his life. And that's it for today, guys. We sincerely hope you enjoyed the video. If so, please click on the like button and share it with your friends and family. If you have any questions or comments, please share them with us in the comment space below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to see even more of our incredible videos. You can also check out our other videos that have been specially selected for you. We'll catch up in the next video.